Yo, man, I'm so sad right now. I'm so fucking sad right now. I knew Fumiton was probably gonna die. That's not really what gets me so sad right now. It's how the scene was done in this that really got me. That's what really got me when I sat down and watched this episode. It was the scene to when you realize how fucked up both sides are and how certain people are fighting for what they want. And when you see the main military fire upon these civilians that just want change, the protesters, and they set all this up. They did some bullshit to where they set it up and they were trying to frame, you know, the people that were trying to protest. And when you see those guns retaliate, they just turn towards the population. And they start shooting the tanks. And then all of a sudden, when all is done, they throw fucking smoke in there. The guns start shooting. You just see it going like this. Oh my god, dude. That is what got me. It was the way the scene was done. It was so powerful. Probably one of the most powerful scenes of this series, Iron Blood Orphan. Because when you see the bullets stop and the smoke clears, I mean, all you hear is like the burning fire. Like you just see the smoke clearing and you just hear slight music, like ambience and shit. And you just see people on the ground. Blood everywhere. They're dead. And among this entire pile, you see Fumiton trying to run over to save our main female character, Kudelia, and she's also holding someone that dies in her arms. This, I gotta admit, man, when I saw the hand scene when Fumiton died, and you see Kudelia looking at the blood on her hand, I was like, thumbnail. Fucking insta thumbnail. Insta fucking thumbnail. That was so good. That was such a good fucking scene. I gotta hand it to Gundam. It got me. There's not many series that could do scenery that well with the atmosphere. The atmosphere was so on point with the way it was done. When you just see the people get shot down, and then Fumiton gets shot, she dies on top of Kudelia, and then that scene when Kudelia cannot even realize or comprehend what is going on in front of her, when she sees that Fumiton has died on her, and she still thinks she's alive, and then, yeah, Mika come over there, he sees the aftermath, and he's trying to pull Kudelia out, and she still thinks Fumiton's kind of alive, like, she's in a state of shock. Oh my god, I say it all the time, man. I've been saying it, but this fucking series is good. I'm so damn glad I started Gundam, man. I'm so glad. This shit has been mad hype since the beginning. I've been seeing this, man. Seeing the revelations of what just oh, man, dude. I've been told that there's going to be a lot of deaths. Like, I've been told that. That's what you should expect from Gundam. And when I saw a scene like that, I saw it coming, but I didn't expect it to hit me that emotionally. Like, it really hit my heart. So I'm kind of scared when we get later on in the series what type of scenes we're going to get with character deaths, because I can already see many characters dying if we got something like this. Oh god. The emotions I'm probably going to feel from that. And I mean, damn, dude. Gundam, doing a good job. Like, Sunrise, you're doing a good job. You're doing a really fucking good job with this series. You definitely have won me over. You're turning me into a Gundam fan. And you're making me want to start all these other Gundams now because of what you have done with this amazing work of Iron Blood Orphan. I just can't believe I've grown this attached to the series. These characters, to the emotions it gives me when I'm sitting down and watching it. I just can't get over the fact of how awesome that scene was when Kudelia is just in a state of shock. And she looks around at the battlefield that just happened, and she sees people on the ground dying. A person dies in her arms. 2 people technically died in Kudelia's arms in this episode, which I wonder what that's going to do for the character. I'm very curious how Kudelia's character is going to be from this point onward, because, I mean, she just witnessed, like, a lot of death. And I wonder if that's going to cloud her eyes. You know, one of the main points that Fumiton's had throughout the entirety of these past couple episodes is that she's wanted to see, you know, Kudelia have her eyes clouded, like, you know, lose that hope or something. And that was one of the main, like, final lines in Fumitama before she died. It was like she was looking at the Queen, or Maiden of Revolution, and she was someone that was pretty much hope itself. And it makes you wonder, is Kudelia gonna lose that hope, or is she going to want vengeance? I'm just so curious on the way it's going to go, because there's so many paths that this can take after this episode because of how Kudelia's name is smeared through the mud now. I mean, as I already said multiple episodes ago, Kudelia, regardless of her involvement in this shooting or whatever, her name is in the mud now, because of, supposedly, she's been framed for bringing guns there and stuff, and starting this, and all this pointless death will be tied back to Kudelia. So, because of this, Kudelia's probably not going to be able to make any negotiations with Earth or anything, so her name is in the mud. So her only option left available to her kind of now is to do a revolution. So, that, I can't wait to see how it's going to go down because of the events of this episode. Now, there's one thing I want to talk about. A couple of Chibits were telling me today on Twitter. Now, I don't know if this is accurate or not, so you can let me know in the comments below, because I'm unaware if it is or not. But supposedly, Gundam, Iron Blood Orphan, is getting a Season 2. Like, this is Season 1, and that means we're getting another season. Suppose we're going to get, like, another 25 episodes. So, if anyone can confirm that for me in the comments below, please do so, because if we're getting more of this, I welcome it. I welcome more episodes to Iron Blood Orphan, because that gives more time for characterization, character development, along with, you know, getting to see how the outcome of the series can go with a slow, steady progression. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know about that information in the comments below as well. Please be safe. Chibi out.